Welcome to another episode of Together Far Apart, a podcast of UN Moves, the United Nations Office for Most Vulnerable States. This season focuses on island voices, people in island nations finding creative solutions to global challenges. We're Zoe
and Stacy,
second-year Seychelles business students who are interested in the climate change and future sustainability of our country. Welcome to Seychelles! In this episode, we will be looking at the wonders of seagrass. Yes, seagrass. You might not have heard of it, but think of it like your houseplants or the rainforest, only in the ocean. It filters the water, removes CO2, and makes the water healthier for everything in it. And so much is being done here in Seychelles to understand and preserve it.
We've seen sea level rise in many locations where previously the seawater never used to reach. So we are starting to see the impacts of climate change, and we are starting to see the impact of sea level rise. Most of the smaller outlying islands, they are 1 or 2 meters above sea level. So with a slight change in the level of the sea, or with a slight change in the kind of weather we get here, it would badly affect those islands, which are basically sand cays. Most of them would just be eroded away, and they would end up just being a mount or a reef out in the sea.
And another thing that seagrass do is that by taking carbon dioxide out of the water, they're decreasing the level of acidity in the water. And this is very important because one thing that scientists globally are very concerned about with climate change is that the carbon dioxide is making the oceans more acidic. A more acidic ocean is not our friend. What happens with high acidity in the oceans is it melts creatures with calcium carbonate skeletons. So your seashells, your coral reefs, all these things we love are melting.
Seychelles did not have a name for seagrass in our native language. This really proves a point because it shows you that if something is not treated as important, then why bother naming it? So this really made the point to us, to making the case that this is an important ecosystem. The first thing we should be looking at is giving it a name.
My name is Eric Oeji. I'm in S51, Monthly Secondary School. I got involved in this project mainly because I wanted to participate in school activities, and I wanted to know more about seagrass and the role it's playing in the ecosystem. I learned that seagrass is the plant that absorbs the most carbon dioxide in the ocean.
Hi, my name's Fiona Winterburn, and I'm the producer of the episode Coming From Here in the Seychelles. In our episode, we talk about seagrass, something that's in there and is very, very important to the environment. Check out our episode and find out more. We'll see you soon in Seychelles. Bye!